Just got word that the MPD, we've got it confirmed, the MPD has shut down Club Prive right there on Winchester. Okay. That's the club owned, as a matter of fact, no, that's a T-Dot cam. There it is. Memphis police have shut down not only the club, but I believe my executive producer just told me the entire strip mall in that area too, as a precautionary measure. Yeah, there's the strip mall. There's the Ross. Yep. And they've shut it down because of the fact that it's owned. Club Prive is owned by the family of Gotti.
And we know that
of the freedom of speech,
the other side of the non-disclosure agreements, the agreements. What up, y'all? It's your man Sam, and here at Viral Hip Hop News. Go to hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and do me a favor before we get started with the video. Grab the hottest merchandise in hip hop right now. Go to the V Hip Hop shop exclusively at vhiphopnews.com, or you can find a link in the description box. Grab your hoodies, hats, and etc. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right, let's get to work. So we got some very, very unfortunate news coming out of hip hop today. Young Dolph was gunned down in South Memphis while at a bakery grabbing cookies. It's alleged he was grabbing cookies for his mother at the Makeda's Butter Cookies Bakery. Employees said that a gunman came through, shot and killed young Dolph around 1 p.m. while he was purchasing the cookies. Very unfortunate. You see a lot of people definitely pouring their hearts out and giving condolences, but at the same time, a lot of people are now wondering, hey, who did it? And one of the easiest people it is to suspect, or a crew to suspect, is Yo Gotti's crew, Black Youngster, people who have had beef with young Dolph in the past. Their names have been thrown around like crazy. In fact, police were ready for any possible retaliation that came in the wake of young Dolph's murder as they stood outside of the Memphis restaurant owned by Yo Gotti. In fact, they shut the whole complex down. You heard it on the news report in the beginning of the video. This is why I'm coming on here to say this, because we don't know who did it. We don't know why it was done. We know it was senseless. We know it didn't have to happen. We know it was absolutely ridiculous, right? But at the same time, although these brothers did have beef, and although these brothers did get busy at one point or another during their time, we cannot assume, we cannot speculate, we cannot throw out there that this was something involving Yo Gotti or Black Youngster. This is how more rappers get killed. We have to chill. We have to wait out the process. I'm sure I haven't been to a hood in the last 10 years where I ain't seen a bunch of effing cameras everywhere. I mean everywhere. They're not fighting crime in the street. They're fighting it behind a phone like everybody else is. They ain't talking a mess behind or in front of somebody. They're talking it behind the phone. And the police are working right behind the camera, sitting on their phone watching surveillance. So we're going to find out who did it, and we're going to find out the motive, and I'm sure all of that. But before we do, we got to allow the process to happen. We cannot sit back and blame anybody who we assume is out here doing things because of people that may have had issues in the past. Like I said, that's how other people die. And we got to be careful of that. Other people have families. Other people have people that care about them. And before we know exactly what happened, we can't go out here and take another life, man. We as a community have to do better. I know that's cliche. I'm hearing the stuff about sacrifice. I don't want to hear that shit right now. It was a brother or a sister that looked just like him, walked like him, lived in the same area as him, decided to get a lick and took that man's life. It wasn't an industry deciding that they were going to take Dolph's life today. It was somebody in the motherfucking trenches that decided they were going to do this today. And we need to do better, man. I hope that everything can work itself out. Condolences to the family of young Dolph, his children, his wife, his mother, anybody else who loved him, anybody else who embraced him, the city of Memphis, and anybody who was closely related to him, man. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this situation. Go to play the news clip at the back end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. But I love y'all, man. Stay safe. Sam and Viral Hip Hop News checking out. Peace.
Just got word that the MPD, we've got it confirmed, the MPD has shut down Club Prive right there on Winchester. Okay. That's the club owned, as a matter of fact, no, that's a T-Dot cam. There it is. Memphis police have shut down not only the club, but I believe my executive producer just told me the entire strip mall in that area too, as a precautionary measure. Yeah, there's the strip mall. There's the Ross. Yep. And they've shut it down because of the fact that it's owned, Club Prive is owned by the family of Yo Gotti.
And we know that Yo Gotti and young Dolph have had some tense moments before them in the past.
Well, if you go back to that 2017 shooting of young Dolph, the original implication was that Yo Gotti was the one who was responsible. They eventually did call in someone who was a member of Yo Gotti's crew, and there were implications that he might have pulled the trigger. No strings were actually ever tied to those individuals, but there has been well-known friction between those two. But again, this is Club Prive, and this is just off of Winchester, right there by the Ross Dress for Less. It is being shut down and cordoned off, guarded, if you will, by Memphis police officers as a precaution, because clearly Memphis police are being very fortuitous in their thought process here. They don't want to see retaliatory strikes either, because I believe, Darcy, you saw the tweets just a little while ago, and I alluded to some of the foolishness that was going on social media about threats of retaliation, and that's obviously what their thinking is.
And obviously Memphis Police Department is aware of some of the threats that are coming in, which is why they're at that club and actually at that entire strip mall area, basically cordoning that entire area off. Hopefully nothing will happen at this point. That's what we're hoping for. Nothing's going to happen at this point.
God driving, Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Hip hop uncensored is the vibe, so subscribe. Oh, God driving, Sam and riding passenger side, and you heard it out the mouth of the greatest rapper alive. Go gang.